To the I-Team now, the police chief calls it a ticket goal. Critics call it a ticket quota.
Regardless, Douglasville's top cop says it was wrong for one of his lieutenants to offer incentives to officers if they wrote a certain number of traffic tickets.
Our Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis is here now with what he uncovered. Randy?
Yours and Courtney, check out this number. Douglasville police wrote 4,000 fewer tickets this past year than the year before. That prompted some in the department to try to figure out why and to make some questionable promises.
Traffic stops are down by like 4,000.
Night shift roll call for Douglasville police, and the lieutenant in charge has numbers on his mind.
And the numbers came out for traffic stops last year, dropped from 14,000 to 10,000.
So he asks each officer to write a certain number of tickets for each shift.
And then we're shooting for 6. It's kind of a goal. And one thing we thought about is if we average over 5 as a shift, 1 month within a quarter, do like go out and buy some steaks, pull the grill out and do like a steak dinner for the shift.
He even suggests creating an award for the, quote, top performer. Then, a few days later, the lieutenant sends this email to the entire shift. Captain Weaver said if we write 75 tickets this rotation, he will do something for the shift. He may come up and grill out for us or something. Just a challenge for us.
And I know that looks wrong, and we don't condone that.
Did Captain Weaver say that?
He said it didn't. It was a misunderstanding, and that's as far as I know.
Does Douglasville have a quota system?
No, Randy, we do not have a quota system.
Like everybody else, the city of Douglasville puts in its budget. How much money it expects to collect from traffic fines and forfeitures? $1.8 million this year. But that's only about 7% of all the revenues. Could that really be enough to pressure police to write more tickets? In emails obtained by the Fox 5 I-Team, police command staff try to understand why the numbers had suddenly dropped. One analysis showed officers writing fewer tickets but more warnings. Fewer tickets likely because they were busy responding to a jump in emergency calls for service last year.
Just to say you have to write a certain number of tickets, there's no connection with what the public safety issues are.
Joanna Weiss is the co-director of the Fines and Fees Justice Center, a nonprofit that challenges cities to rely less on police revenue to balance their budget.
And the truth is, if officers are spending more of their time answering calls to service, they're actually being more responsive to the community. So that to me is a very good reason for ticket writing to go down.
She's also disturbed by this document. In January, the court clerk's office compiled a report showing how many tickets each officer wrote, and in this column, how much money those tickets could be worth to the city.
That raises very serious alarms.
Chief Sparks says he never looked at the money column. The city clerk who generated the document told us the money totals were automatically included.
Nobody ever lost a job. And nobody going to lose a job in this.
Why is that knowledge even necessary?
Because that's my job to know as the chief. But we didn't go to any of them officers and tell them, you hadn't written these tickets.
Not individually. At least on this shift, they were all told this.
They see a drop in traffic stops and they start kind of getting a little upset about it. So if we're getting our 6 a night like we're trying to shoot for, we shoot for that, we're gonna be doing our part.
He did it wrong. He made a mistake. The mistake has been rectified, and to the citizens of Douglasville, there has never been or never will be quotas.
Well, as for that challenge to write 75 tickets to get a free barbecue, I asked how many tickets those officers actually wrote during that time period. The answer they gave me, 46 tickets. So if food was the strategy here, it didn't work.
Didn't work in that particular case. So did the chief explain the difference between a goal and a quota in his mind and the mind of the officer?
Yeah, I asked him what's the difference, and he said, well, a goal is something you aspire to. A quota, if you don't hit it, you get in trouble. There are consequences. And he says there were never any consequences for these police officers. He says ticket writing is always in Douglasville at the officer's discretion.
It's interesting.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Randy.
Okay.